Imagine a country where the ancient Mayan culture is not just a thing of the past, but a living and breathing part of everyday life, deeply intertwined with the modern world, not only in the form of historical ruins scattered across the landscape, but in the vibrant cities, bustling markets, and colorful traditions that persist. It's a place where majestic volcanoes often dominate the horizon, occasionally spewing ash and lava in dramatic displays of nature's raw power, while tranquil lakes lie peacefully at their feet, mirroring the surrounding rainforests. This is Guatemala, a land of contrasts where the short stature of its women symbolizes not only their physical characteristics but a long-standing cultural tradition of strength, endurance, and grace. Welcome to Guatemala, the very heart of Central America, a country packed with surprises, contradictions, and stories at every turn. In today's video, we're going to explore not only the captivating beauty of this country, but also dive into one of its most intriguing features: the petite height of its women. These women, despite their small stature, play a massive role in preserving the culture, traditions, and spirit of Guatemala. Get ready to discover some fascinating facts as we explore the reasons behind this physical trait and how it impacts their lives, customs, and the rich traditions they continue to uphold. Along the way, we'll also uncover how Guatemala's stunning natural beauty stands in stark contrast to the economic hardships many of its people face. But stay with us until the end, because the final fact we'll share is something that will definitely leave you speechless. And hey, if you find this video insightful and engaging, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on any more incredible content. Welcome to World Marvels. 10. A blend of cultures. Guatemala's diverse population. Guatemala is a country defined by its remarkable contrasts. With a population nearing 18 million people, it stands as the most populous nation in Central America. However, what makes it truly fascinating is the incredible diversity among its people. This nation is home to a wide array of ethnic groups, including the indigenous communities, mestizos, people of mixed European and indigenous ancestry, and smaller populations of Euro descendants and Asians, particularly those of Chinese origin. Nearly half of Guatemala's population is of indigenous descent, with the majority being of Mayan origin. The Mayan civilization, once one of the most advanced cultures in the Americas, still holds a significant presence in the country today. The Mayans themselves are divided into several different groups, each with their own language and customs. In fact, while Spanish is the official language, more than 20 Mayan dialects are spoken across the country. This incredible linguistic diversity is a testament to Guatemala's commitment to preserving its rich cultural heritage, a heritage that has endured through centuries of colonization and modernization. In Guatemala City, the nation's capital, you'll find a vibrant blend of modern skyscrapers towering over traditional open-air markets. This bustling city serves as the beating heart of Guatemala, where the country's cultural diversity is most visible. From the brightly colored traditional clothing worn by many to the lively street festivals and flavorful street foods, Guatemala City is a microcosm of the nation's complex cultural landscape. Here, the past and present are not just coexisting but interwoven in a way that defines the country's identity. 9. A land of mountains and volcanoes. Guatemala's breathtaking geography. Guatemala's natural landscape is as diverse as its people. From the towering volcanic peaks that rise over 4,200 meters, 13,800 feet, into the sky to the mangrove forests that stretch along the Pacific coast, the country's geography is as varied as it is stunning. This topographical diversity has profoundly shaped not only the economy of the country but also the cultures and traditions that have developed in response to their environments. The nation is home to 37 volcanoes, of which 3, Pacaya, Fuego, and Santiaguito, are still active today. These towering natural wonders dominate the landscape, and their occasional eruptions are a stark reminder of nature's immense power. However, the volcanoes are more than just geological landmarks. They hold deep cultural significance for many Guatemalans. In numerous villages, the people maintain a spiritual connection to the volcanoes, conducting rituals and offering gifts to appease the spirits that they believe reside within them. These ceremonies are meant to protect the communities from volcanic eruptions and to ensure a bountiful harvest. One of the most breathtaking natural landmarks in the country is Lake Atitlan. Situated in a massive volcanic crater, this stunning lake is surrounded by 3 towering volcanoes and is often described as one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. The communities that dot the lake's shores are primarily indigenous, and many of the women in these towns are known for their short stature. However, they are also celebrated for their vibrant traditional clothing and their skill in crafting intricate handmade goods, which they sell to visitors from around the globe. These women are living symbols of Guatemala's rich cultural heritage, proudly displaying their traditions while demonstrating their resilience in the face of adversity. 8. Socioeconomic challenges. The strength of Guatemala's people. While Guatemala is undeniably a country blessed with natural beauty, its people face significant socio-economic challenges. Nearly 60% of the population lives in poverty, and the situation is particularly dire in rural areas, where access to basic necessities like healthcare and education is limited. One of the most pressing issues facing the country is its alarmingly low literacy rate, with almost 30% of the population unable to read or write. Although efforts have been made to improve access to education, the inequality in the system remains stark, especially in rural, indigenous communities where poverty is most deeply entrenched. These barriers to education perpetuate cycles of poverty, making it difficult for many Guatemalans to break free from the economic hardships they face. Despite these obstacles, the resilience of the Guatemalan people shines through, particularly among the country's women. In many indigenous communities, women have become powerful agents of change, participating in cooperatives where they use traditional techniques to create textiles and handicrafts that are sold both locally and internationally. These initiatives allow the women to gain economic independence while preserving their cultural heritage, ensuring that their traditions are passed down to future generations. These women embody the spirit of resilience that defines Guatemala, demonstrating that even in the face of significant adversity, they can find ways to thrive and contribute to their communities. 7. Guatemala's agricultural backbone, a pillar of the economy. Agriculture forms the backbone of Guatemala's economy, with crops like coffee, bananas, sugar, and corn being the country's primary exports. However, this heavy reliance on agriculture also leaves the country vulnerable to the volatile nature of global markets and the increasingly severe effects of climate change. Guatemala is particularly famous for its high-quality coffee, which is grown in the highlands by small-scale farmers, many of whom are women. These farmers work tirelessly to cultivate the coffee beans that are exported around the world, providing a vital source of income for thousands of families. Coffee farming is more than just a job for these farmers. It is a way of life, one that has been passed down through generations and remains central to the country's economy. Corn, on the other hand, holds a deep cultural significance in Guatemala. According to Mayan mythology, human beings were created from corn, and the grain remains a staple of the Guatemalan diet to this day. Traditional dishes like tortillas and tamales, both made from corn, are essential to Guatemalan cuisine. But the importance of corn goes beyond its role as a food source. It is a symbol of life and community for the Guatemalan people, representing the deep connection they have with their land and their culture. 6. Guatemala's natural treasures, a haven for nature lovers. Guatemala is truly a paradise for nature lovers, offering an abundance of natural wonders that are as diverse as they are beautiful. From its lush rainforests and pristine lakes to its towering mountains and volcanic peaks, the country's natural landscape is breathtakingly diverse, making it a popular destination for adventurers and outdoor enthusiasts. One of the country's most remarkable natural destinations is Semichampi, a series of stunning turquoise pools that sit atop a natural limestone bridge deep within the Guatemalan jungle. For those willing to venture off the beaten path, Semichampi offers a glimpse into the hidden beauty of Guatemala, providing an unforgettable experience for visitors who make the journey. Another must-see destination is Tikal National Park, home to some of the most significant Mayan ruins in the world. Visitors can explore the ancient cities of the Maya while listening to the sounds of the surrounding jungle. The towering temples of Tikal are not only architectural marvels, but also serve as a testament to the ingenuity and skill of the ancient Mayan civilization. 5. Why are Guatemalan women so short? A fascinating exploration. One of the most striking features of Guatemalan women is their height. With an average height of just 1.49 meters, 4 feet 10 inches, Guatemalan women are among the shortest women in the world. But what accounts for this unique characteristic? The short stature of Guatemalan women is attributed to a combination of genetic and environmental factors. For many generations, malnutrition has been a major problem in Guatemala, particularly in rural areas where access to nutritious food is limited. This lack of proper nutrition during childhood and adolescence has stunted the physical growth of many Guatemalans. At the same time, genetics also play a role, as indigenous populations tend to be naturally shorter. Despite their small size, Guatemalan women are incredibly strong and resilient. They are often seen carrying heavy loads on their heads or backs while simultaneously managing household duties and working in markets. Their physical and mental toughness is an integral part of Guatemalan culture, and their height does not diminish their contributions to their communities. In fact, their strength and resilience are widely admired, and their short stature is viewed as a symbol of their endurance and their deep connection to their cultural roots. 4. Traditional clothing, a proud display of cultural heritage. In rural Guatemala, especially in indigenous communities, it is common to see women dressed in traditional clothing known as traje. These colorful garments are more than just clothing. They are symbols of cultural identity and pride. Each village or ethnic group has its own unique traje, with specific designs and colors that reflect its history and traditions. Creating these garments is a meticulous process that requires great skill. Using ancient weaving techniques, Guatemalan women produce beautiful textiles that are admired worldwide. The colors and patterns used in these garments often have deep symbolic meanings related to the community, social status, or important life events. Wearing traditional clothing is a way for Guatemalan women to connect with their heritage and honor their ancestors. While the use of traditional garments has declined in urban areas, in rural communities, it remains an important part of everyday life. These garments are not only a testament to the skill and creativity of the women who make them, but also serve as a reminder of the deep cultural ties that continue to shape Guatemala's identity today. 3. A rich cultural tapestry, the fusion of ancient and modern traditions. Guatemala's culture is a fascinating mix of ancient Mayan traditions and modern influences. The legacy of the Mayan civilization continues to be a strong presence in the country's daily life, especially in indigenous communities. However, modernity has also made its mark, creating a unique blend of ancient and contemporary traditions that define the country's cultural landscape. One of the most important cultural celebrations in Guatemala is Semana Santa, or Holy Week, a religious festival filled with elaborate processions, colorful sawdust carpets, and religious ceremonies. It is a time when both Christian and indigenous traditions come together, creating a vibrant expression of the country's cultural diversity. Another significant celebration is the Rainbow Jaw, or Queen of the Mayan People Festival, which is held in the town of Coban. This event celebrates indigenous pride and cultural continuity, with Mayan queens representing different communities from across the country. The festival serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving the traditions and customs that have been passed down through generations, even as the country continues to modernize and evolve. 2. Religion, a cornerstone of Guatemalan life. Religion plays a central role in the lives of Guatemalans, serving as both a source of spiritual guidance and a cornerstone of their cultural identity. While Roman Catholicism remains the dominant religion in the country, Protestantism has seen significant growth in recent decades, with nearly 30% of the population now identifying as Protestant. In addition to Christian practices, many indigenous communities continue to observe their traditional religious ceremonies, often blending them with Christian rituals to create a unique syncretic form of worship. These practices reflect the deep spiritual connection that many Guatemalans feel toward both their ancestors and the natural world, and they highlight the enduring influence of indigenous beliefs in the country's religious landscape. 1. The lasting legacy of the Mayans, a civilization ahead of its time. Finally, one of the most captivating aspects of Guatemala is the enduring legacy of the Mayan civilization. The Mayans were one of the most advanced civilizations of their time, known for their incredible achievements in astronomy, mathematics, and architecture. Their influence can still be felt throughout Guatemala, from the impressive ruins of Tikal to the intricate calendar systems that remain a subject of fascination for historians and scientists alike. One of the most surprising Mayan innovations is their development of a water filtration system, which is considered the oldest in the Western Hemisphere. Using a material called zeolite, the Mayans were able to purify water, a technology that still inspires scientists today. Guatemala is a land of contrasts and wonders. From its diverse geography to the resilience of its people, the country offers an experience like no other. Guatemalan women, despite their short stature, embody the strength and pride of a nation that has weathered centuries of hardship and emerged stronger than ever. Guatemala is a nation that amazes with its diversity, both in terms of its people and its landscapes. The richness of its culture, the beauty of its natural wonders, and the strength of its people, particularly its women, make it a country like no other. Guatemalan women, though short in stature, play an integral role in preserving the traditions and spirit of this vibrant country. Their resilience, strength, and deep connection to their heritage are a testament to the enduring power of Guatemala's cultural legacy. What aspect of Guatemala's history or culture intrigues you the most? Let us know in the comments. Your engagement helps our community grow. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating videos about the wonders of the world.